distancing. I was on one side of the street, she was on the other, and we walked, and it is a beautiful day. Some of the roses are about ready to pop open on those buds. Swing side to side. So be sure you get out, get all those pollens up your nose. That's what I did. Wow, there's a lot of it. Side to side, get those legs into it, okay? So bend your knees a little bit, side swings. Okay, now we're gonna get fancy. We're gonna step back and swing. So we swing side and step back, okay? Just opening up that low back and that hip. Okay, I'm gonna do a few more so I know that you guys get this. Okay, nice. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side. So I'm gonna step here. Always the left is a little bit less coordinated for you righties. Swing, swing. Okay. Just relax those shoulders. There is no effort in the shoulders. This is momentum with your arms to get that range of motion in those shoulders. Okay, back side to side. All right, we're gonna let our arms take a rest, and we're gonna bend our knees side to side, okay? I'm gonna do a side profile of that. Hold on to a chair if you feel like this is too much in your knees, but you see how I push my hips back, and I'm going back and forth, okay? I'm holding onto a chair, holding onto the wall. Holding onto the wall is fine too. Desk, okay? We're just stretching out those inner thighs. Okay, now we haven't done any rotation yet this week, so hands on the hips, okay? If you want something to do with your upper body, squeeze those shoulders down and back as you do this. So my leg goes back and around, okay? Promote mobility in the hip. Strengthen that upper part of your glute. Okay, other leg. What are your shoulder blades doing? If they've relaxed, pin them back again, okay? We're multitaskers. We're doing both, okay? Foot goes back and around like you're trying to get on a bike seat, okay? Pin those shoulders back. Okay, knees up. March those knees. Now we're gonna do that rotation again, but we're gonna alternate, okay? So it's gonna look like this. Here, goes back, we're alternating. If you don't like that disc, that height, you can go right here. It's low, but if you can, get it up high to work up in that high back side. It's not your low back, but it's those upper glutes. If that makes any sense. Back to the knees to chest, or knees in front, okay? I'm gonna show you side profile of our next warm-up, dynamic warm-up. It's a kick, okay? You can scissor your arms so we're looking like we're marching shoulders, or soldiers. Geez, that's a tongue twister. See, my foot is flexed. Now I'm gonna try to go higher. Okay. Let's go 3 more on each side. There's 1, 2, and there's our 3. Okay, arms up over the head, interlock your fingers, side to side. We're like swaying grass. And my legs are apart, so I'm not using that low back yet. I'm just opening up my torso, my ribs. Okay, arms open up. Interlock those fingers up here, release, and pull them back. Okay, let's go 2 more. 1, last one. Nice, okay. Back to the knees, to chest. I'm already heating up. I'm gonna get my long pants. I'm just gonna take this long sleeve off. Okay, here we go. Back to the kicks again. Kick, kick. I'm already going up to waist high because my legs are giving me that range of motion. Might have been from stretching last night. But if you're feeling that too much in the back, kick low, okay? All right, let's Balance that out, get those hamstrings to shorten that. We're curling. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna move our shoulders forward. I'm gonna go into a slight bend, so I'm up well above 45 degrees, and I'm gonna get my arms to go back in big arm circles. Okay, I'm gonna face the screen and swing those arms, okay? Feel the shoulder blades as those arms go back behind you. Okay, back to the knees. Now we're gonna do a split stance and we're gonna rock. So you get back here. So I've got my right leg forward and my left leg back. Put all my weight on the right and back to the left, okay? Whoa, balance, arms go forward and back, forward and back. I do this one when I teach aqua size. Now, that back leg is holding it with your glute, okay? So you should feel like you're actively using that back leg in the glute. Okay, here we go. Other side. So my left foot's forward, my right foot's back, and glute right there, okay? What it does is it's teaching us to help us when we land that back foot, we're still engaging it and we still have it here. So it's like a full contraction. It does not let up as we rock, okay? Okay, now stretch and pull. So pull, knee up and pull it, okay? If you don't like to grab in front of the knee, just scoop it up, the back of your leg and pick it up, okay? All right, let's get into our air squats. So I'm gonna start with hip width apart, and I'm gonna come down about 45 degrees. 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 8th one, we're gonna stay down there, okay? So stay down there with me. Put our hands together, tuck our elbows in, and we're doing an isometric, okay? You are going to be leaning forward, okay? I'm okay with that. You don't like this on the pressure on your knees, then go up to the back of the wall when we do our second set, okay? All right, feel the top of those legs and give yourself some kicks. Okay, for those of you who want to add weight, this is when you want to add the weights, okay? Caitlin, grab the weights. Miley, you grab the weights too because you did get to work out yesterday. Okay, well, maybe you did, but you did with us. Okay, back to 6 air squats. Hopefully you've got a hold of those weights, ladies. 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7. Sorry, now the 8. 8 this. Now we're gonna do bumps. Bumps are, I go a little lower and then I back up to the top of that 45-degree angle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going to 16. 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Give yourself some kicks. I'm going to disappear to get the ball. And what you can do, keep kicking. You can take the ball and put it between your knees, and that helps stabilize that knee joint. A basketball is a little bit hard, a medicine ball is a little hard too, but it might help you if you go up against the wall, put the ball between your knees and squeeze it, okay? That's an option for you. Otherwise, hold the weights. For those of you holding, I'm not gonna hold the weights today for my legs. I'm gonna go back to 8, and we're gonna hold it on that 8th one, okay? Air squats, here we go. Come down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's hold it. Okay, we're not bumping, we're just holding it, okay? Again, up against the wall. Some of you hold on to those weights right here, hold them really close, right underneath your chin. How long are we going for? We're going for 40 seconds. That last one was 30. Okay, let's bump. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 to go. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now go to the kicks. Kick it out. Side profile, kick. Now we're going to incorporate these kicks with that squat. So we're going to do 8 kicks on each side. I don't want to try to confuse you, so I will actually hold on to the weights. You don't have to though, but for some of you, you're more than welcome, okay? So going down and kicking, okay? Kick. I'm alternating. Take this one slow. Got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 on each side. Nice. Okay. While you have the weights, put them down. Put the weights down for the arm set, okay? So now, got those legs going, got some strength sets in. We're gonna continue that, but what I wanna do is get our shoulders ready for the dumbbells, okay? So, standing on that right foot, just pick it up like a flamingo would. You're gonna bring your palms down, palms to touch the top, okay? There's that range of motion. Now you can go all the way up, okay? All the way up. I'm cross between a Y and an I. So you're up here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 to go. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side. Don't you dare bark, champ. Champ, don't you dare bark. I have a barker in my garage right now. Okay, so we switched legs. I'm on my left foot. My arms are out. I'm gonna go palms up, and the pinkies are coming, and I'm driving my thumbs back. I've got a PG&E guy outside my window of this garage, so if anything gets interrupted, it's his fault. Surprise, my dog hasn't started to bark. See what I'm doing? So my thumbs are back, palms are up, okay? I'm on that one leg. Squeeze, squeeze. Didn't he know that, we're busy in here working out? Heck no. Okay, let's go 5 more. Still hold, standing on that left leg. No movement, okay? Stay solid and take a rest. Nice. Okay, let's go back to that kick, okay? Grab your weights. I'm gonna do a side squat, or I'm gonna do a side profile of this one. So we're gonna keep these here. Come down and kick, okay? Alternate. 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost there. We're more than halfway, guys. 6, 7, and go one more for good measure, because I don't know if I start on my left or my right. Nice. Okay, dumbbells in hand. We are going to go front to back, so we do this often. I want you to think about where your feet placement are. Full. I want you to equally distribute the weight in that front leg and that back leg, okay? Now hold on to your weights, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna palms are facing each other. For those of you who can't use the weights, don't have them, It's okay, you can just have palms. What we're gonna do is we're gonna scissor our arms over the head. Keep that ears, keep both ears, not just one, lined up with your shoulders. Not just one shoulder, but both. I was trying to be funny. So my palms are facing each other. I'm trying to equally distribute. I have a tendency of staying on that back leg, but I'm trying to use a little bit of front leg on this one. Okay, let's try the other leg. So other leg goes forward. Oh, where was I? Okay, my left foot forward, my right foot is back. Okay, we're gonna do some more scissors of those shoulders. For those of you who need a little heavier weight, go grab it. I'm gonna wait for you. Like I really know if you're going to grab the weights. Okay, palms are facing each other. It's like your thumbs are up. You're holding on to cans and you're splitting those arms. They meet right here, chin height, and they split apart. Okay, equally distribute that weight in your feet. Hold your tummy muscles in. Suck it in, ladies. Suck it in. And gents, those of you that are male on the class, in the class, split, split. Feel those shoulders. And take a rest. Okay. I have to say I've improved on my ability to balance on that one. It feels pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to be doing some reverse flies. For those of you who want to use the band, go for it. You're just pulling the band apart as we are leaning forward. Okay, so in that position that you guys have hopefully mastered by now, it is a 45-degree air squat, holding it right there. Now I'm going to lean forward. My eyes are going to go to my mat, and I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades. This is a reverse fly. We did them yesterday with the band, standing straight up, but now we're at an angle. To recruit more of those shoulder blade muscles, rhomboids, and traps, tuck that chin in and draw those dumbbells out. Use your fingers more than your thumbs. Pull, pull and squeeze. Okay, and take a rest. Nice. That one can be a little hard on the neck, and so, and for some of you, it might be hard on the back. So if so, what you want to do is go into a split stance. A lot of the weight is on that front leg and lean forward, okay? I'm gonna stay here because I'm trying to build the strength up in my back. So, okay, I'll show you in this position. I'm leaning forward, palms are facing each other, and I'm drawing them out, okay? Squeeze. My thumbs are wrapped around the dumbbells, but I'm pulling with my fingers. My thumbs are really doing some meditation. Now my eyes are not gonna look at the screen. I'm gonna look down towards the floor, squeezing my shoulders. Let's go 4 more of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. Okay, guys, let's go into now some split squats, which is our lunges. So I'm gonna tip this down just a little bit. It's not wasted energy to step forward and come back, but I just, for some reason, like to isolate it. I like to stay in this spot, and the camera is focusing right here from the chest all the way down to where my knee is. And what you should see is I'm not lining my feet up. I want to see both of them because they're still lined up with my hip. And now I drop down, okay? My knee goes right to the mat, a tiny little tap. You could maybe fit 2 pieces of paper underneath, or just give it a tiny little tap. Don't hit it too hard. Okay. Let's go to the other side. Okay, drop straight back. Now if I did a side view of this, go ahead and start. I'm going to do a side view, and what you're going to see is 2 90-degree angles. Okay? The weights are right still lined up with my hips, so I'm not swinging forward. Keep them right where your pockets are, okay? All right, Let's go for our third set of that reverse fly. Lean forward, get my head out of the screen. Just focus on pulling with my fingers. Palms are facing each other. Bend those knees, lean forward, and draw those dumbbells out. 3. We're going for 16. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Halfway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one is 16. For some reason I'm okay to stop at 16 of these and also of these lunges. Let's go 8 and 8 on the lunge, okay? Let's put the weights at the top of the shoulders now. Just change the center of gravity. All right, let's think about what leg is doing the work. It's the front leg. Your heel has the pressure, okay? That front leg, that heel is driving that leg up. Okay, let's switch. You use that heel in that front leg where the pressure point is. What you're doing is you're driving it into the glute. Okay? Keep those shoulders, don't rest the dumbbells on your shoulders. Okay, take a rest. We got one more set of those. What I'd like to do is rest it, but I know you guys probably want a little more than that. So we're gonna go into those combinations of the Y and the T. We're gonna alternate, okay? Take the weights out of the hands if it's too much. What we're doing is we're gonna bring them up and out. There's the T shape, and there's my Y, okay? 3, 4, we're going for 8. 5 times 2. 6, 6, 7, and 8. And there it is. Okay, let's lunge. Okay, here we go. I'll go for a side view. I'm gonna have, okay, so for those of you still going, okay, I want more, Patty. All right, I'll give you more. So I'll face this way so you can see what I'm gonna do with my dumbbells. When I go down, they're down. And when I go up, they're up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, other side. See that the width of my feet? You can go wider if you like, but it has a tendency of making that knee move a little too much. So keep it that distance. I'm stalling because my shoulders need a rest. Haha. Here we go. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 to go, guys. 1 and 2. Nice. Okay, now what we have, more balance, okay? You can keep the weights in your hand and they can kind of cantilever as we go down, okay? There's 2 for me. As you can see what I'm doing, go at your own pace. If you need to hold on to something like the wall, you can do that. We use the Valley Bar at the Circus Club. We're staying on that same leg, okay? Staying on that same leg. These are down, they're not out here, okay? They're straight down, lined up with my shoelaces, okay? All right, go to the other side. Here we go. Let me show you how to modify this. You'd be right there and come back up, okay? I don't want to let my other foot touch. It's just my left foot is on the ground. The other one is still floating. But if you need help, go ahead and touch the floor when you go all the way up, okay? Keep going. See, there I tipped over. My eyes went for somewhere else. I moved the position of where my eyes are. Okay, take a rest. We're gonna do that one more time. To get a nice stretch, just use the weights to bend down and get a stretch in those hamstrings. As you can see, I'm keeping a slight bend. I'm not completely straightening my legs out. That's how you wanna stretch them right now, okay? We'll stretch them again when we get to the floor. All right, so I'm gonna go for 8. I call these bird dippers. Single leg deadlifts is another word for them. So hold on to those weights. They still stay lined up with my shoe, and I come up and back, okay? Stand all the way up. Don't sit in that back, okay? There's 3 for me. 4, 5, 6. I'm going for 2 more. If you've already made at least 10 of them, then switch sides, okay? Here we go. I'm gonna try to back up so you can see the level of the angle of my dumbbells. I'm trying to keep them lined up with my shoes, okay? This is my sensitive side, so I don't go down as deep. I go to my knee, and I come back up. So one more together. There we go, nice. All right, let's finish off these shoulders by doing the T's and the Y's, okay? Here we go. Feet are together, they're not balancing at all, they're just as close as you can get them. And come up and shape into the arms into the Y. Okay, and then go into the T, okay? 3. We're halfway there. Let's go 2 more on each side, guys. Here's our 1, T, 2, and there it is. Okay, nice. All right, let's put these down. We're gonna do our triceps on the floor today. We're gonna do them on our hands and knees this time. We're not gonna do them flat. Okay, find your mat, lie down onto the floor. Okay. Okay, I think that's about where we want to be. Yep. Okay. Start with that pelvic tilt. Press the small of your back down. Eyes are on the screen, I guess, so you know what I'm doing. But once you know that we're pelvic tilting, try to turn your head and look up towards the ceiling. Okay, lift those feet up and straighten them out. Okay, bring them down, lift, keeping that pelvic tilt. Okay, don't release your tummy muscles right now. If you're finding that you are, then just pick your head up and that'll keep the small of your back down. Okay. Okay, now a little aggressive one here. We're gonna start with our legs partially bent. The hands are over your head. What you're going to do is lift up and you're gonna touch your hands to your knees. That's the start, and then we're gonna eventually make our way up all the way into a good old-fashioned sit-up. Okay, so I'm lifting, my head's coming up, my back comes up a little bit when I'm here in this position because my arms are over my head, and then I lift, okay? All right, now, go ahead and straighten out those legs, arms over your head, get a long stretch. Okay, we're gonna do 8. I don't think I'm gonna miscount on this one because I don't particularly like these, but I think they're very functional, and I think you should all at some point learn to do them. Now, if you can't come up all the way, then put your feet up in the air and then just do some basic crunches, okay? But my legs are gonna be slightly bent. My arms are over my head. I lift my hands, my head, my shoulders, and then I pick myself up, okay? And I slide on down, okay? Here we go. That was 1. For sure that counts. 2. 3. Try to get that spine to flex. Every vertebrae comes up. Oh, crud. I did lose count. Oh, I think I got 2 more. So I said 8. Okay, now that we're in this position, you're going to take one of the dumbbells or both, and you're going to make them look like they're a medicine ball. And you're going to rotate. Rotate. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Okay, now we're going to slowly come down. Now the dumbbells are in our hands. We're going to do pullovers. I might have to inch down. Okay, now what we're working is this whole area. All of us, I think, could probably stand to use that. My palms are facing each other. 3 pounds on each arm isn't that much. So how I'm going to make this a little bit more of a challenge is I'm going to put my legs in a pike position and try to keep my back flat as I'm doing the pullover. Okay? You do the same if you find it too easy. We are trying to strengthen all those intercostal muscles, which are in between each one of your ribs. We're working those lats, that large muscle that makes those bodybuilders look like they have a V, broad shoulders. I'm not going to say that it's going to broaden our shoulders, but we don't want that. Okay, take a rest. All right, the dumbbells go down. Ready for our second set of arms over the head. I'm going to get my legs back here. The secret to getting up is one, strong abs, strong mind, but it's also taking a deep breath in, exhaling on the way up, okay? So my arms over the head, take a deep breath in, exhale as I pull myself up, okay? That's 1. Let's go for 10 now. We're gonna build on this one. 2, I'm gonna try to exaggerate my breathing so you can hear it. I am halfway. 7, I got 3 more. Now, some of you guys could be just sitting there with your legs crossed watching me, taking another sip of water. But I have to actually do this. Oh my God, and then I laid back down, but I gotta get back up because, you know, we're doing the medicine ball or the Roman twist. The Roman twist, I think they use a medicine ball, but I'm gonna use my dumbbells, okay? If you don't want weight, then open your hands and let them see each side of your body, okay? Otherwise, hold them together and rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, 6, 7, 8. 8 is great, 9 is fine, but 10's a win. Now, for some of you who've been taking my classes, 8 is great, 9 is fine, 10 is a win. That comes from Vivek. I don't know if you guys know Vivek Ranadive, but I used to train him back in the days of Fitness 101, and he used to count like that for me when we did pull-ups. Well, when he did pull-ups. Just for the record, he would cheat. He wouldn't go all the way down. Okay, now, legs are straight. I don't think he cheats on anything else, though, which is good. We are doing our pullover, okay? Here we go. He's about as light as a potato chip. And I'd say, come on, Vivek, go all the way down. Full range of motion is important, guys. From the origin to the insertion of each muscle group, that's what you want. Pull over. Hold those legs up if you can. Otherwise, put them down. If they're getting tired, like mine were. Okay, take a rest on that. Okay, third set. Yes, we're doing 12. I said build at the early point of that, so I can't go back on my word. So we're going back to the sit-up, and then we have our Russian twist, which is up. So here we go. Legs, get them away from your glutes, arms over the head, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5, 6. Now, like I said, if this is too much on that back, then we got 4 more to go. Then just stay down and do your basic crunches. I'm just trying to add some extra levels here. 2 to go, guys. Mix a dozen. And there it is. All right, Russian twist. Here we go. 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 to go, guys, on each side. There's our 11th and our 12th. Nice. Okay, we're gonna roll over onto our hands and knees. I'm gonna sit back into that child's pose. Arms are in front of us. Now, we're gonna do our kickbacks here. And I said we're gonna do them on our hands and knees. For some of you, if that bothers your knees in this position, then what you can do is stand back up or lie down, okay? But if you wanna stay on the floor, here's the options, okay? So I am going to instruct it like this, okay? That's the way I wanna do it. If you don't like it on your knees, then you're gonna go here and you're gonna go in this position, okay? Or you can stand up and do the same movement that I'm going to do. All right, I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna grab 3s on each side and I'm gonna extend, okay? There's 2. I gotta look at the mat. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go 2 more. 1 and 2. Other side. You don't have to spin around, but I do. I just want you to see that form. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get those eyes looking at the mat. Once you feel the back of those arms, as you can see, I'm just moving at the elbow. My wrist is stable. My shoulders are not going anywhere. I got 2 more to make a dozen. There we go. All right, now my thumbs are up. I'm gonna go into that child's pose. What I'm doing is I'm reaching. As you can see, I'm reaching past my other hand. So I'm trying to stretch out this whole area that I just worked. Now I'm gonna switch. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break on that. Pull up my pants. I wore these last night and I just figure I'm gonna get good use out of them before I throw them in the washer. I'm sweating in these now for sure. Okay, so this is the Superman here and here. We got all fancy last night doing this stretch class and I did it with my knee off the floor. And so Caitlin, watch very closely. This is for you, okay? Sean, I don't know if you can do this one. Maybe you can. I know Paul can. Miley, get up off those knees, okay? And then straighten out, okay? And out. I am going to go the modified way and alternate, reaching my hand, opposite leg. Okay, sit back and get a good stretch. All right, let's go the kickbacks one more time. Here we go. Straighten it out. Now, I'm gonna take a little flare. Bodybuilder taught me this. So I'm gonna rotate so my palms are up as if I were in track again and I'm reaching back to grab the baton. Any of you guys ran track, You're just doing a little rotation to get that extra range of motion for that lateral head, that last third head of the tricep. Okay, I'm going for 3 more. This one's hard. 2, 3, makes 12. Okay, other side. Here we go. Elbow high. It's lined up with my back, maybe a little higher. And I extend and I rotate so my palm is up like I'm ready to grab one more dumbbell back there. One more baton. 8 to go. Eyes down to the floor. Two more. Okay, another stretch, guys. This time, I'm gonna take my hands to the left and get a stretch. My palms are up, my palms are facing each other, thumbs up, and my head's down. Okay, other side. Move it over to the other side. Oh, feels good. All right, we're gonna go into a stretch now. So we're gonna curl our toes up, and we're gonna pop those hips up and go into a stretch of those hamstrings and those calf muscles. Okay? Now you're gonna go into a plank. I haven't done those yet this week. I don't even think I did them last week. So we're gonna go into our plank. Got my watch. And a modified plank is keeping our knees on there. And you can see my hips are off the mat, my feet are off the mat, but that is a modified plank. Okay? Now I'm gonna go into a regular plank. My hands are gonna be open. I'm not gonna let my hands touch and make that shape of a triangle, trying to make 90-degree angles. Remember, you can go into that modified plank, but try not to let those hips come to the floor. Keep your hips up. I'm gonna go for 15 more seconds. 15 more seconds. Suck it in. Try to get that waist off your waistband. Make some space between there. 5 seconds. And there it is. Go ahead and come on down. Relax the tummy. Your face down. While we're down here, we're going to try to bring our heel up. You're going to reach back and try to hold on to it. Other side. I think I said we were going to use the bands today and we didn't, but now we are. We're going to use that band or a towel to stretch our hamstrings out, okay? So go ahead and roll over onto your back. A towel is probably better, or a yoga strap, but I'm good with this one too. There's nothing wrong with using the band. I haven't been really picky or have stated where your hands are when we're stretching, other than I am picky about where the band is. So it's right on the ball of my foot, okay? Because I want us to stretch our calf muscles out, okay? My other leg is up, or it can be flat, okay? Or straight. Now my arms are up here, okay? So I can bring them down if your band is long enough. And I have my elbows down, okay? What that does is it lets me relax my shoulders as we're stretching, okay? Tuck your chin in, get your neck nice and neutral. That toe is coming down towards my chest. Now I'm gonna steer it to the opposite shoulder. My toe is now lined up with my opposite shoulder. Okay, now I'm gonna steer it a little bit away from me and over all the way 3 feet above the floor. Don't let it drop, okay? And now pull. I got to soften my bend a little bit. That's a little too much on the back of my knee. So I've made a slight bend in my knee. And now I'm going to bring it up. Now I'm going to reposition this strap onto my arch. Okay, straighten out my leg. And now it's all hamstring in the back of my knee. Breathe through this stretch. More productive. Okay, let's skip the opposite shoulder and just swing it right over to the side. And again, don't let it touch. And I feel this right on my IT band. If I drop it all the way down, I'm getting more of a stretch right here. And why not? Well, we could. Go ahead and try it, but bend your knee to do it. That's a good low back stretch. All right, other leg. On the ball of the foot first, see? Okay, and let the other leg down, can, and really pull that toe towards you. Get a very intense stretch of that calf muscle. Opposite shoulder, toe to opposite shoulder. Breathe through it. This might knock the wind out of some of you. Felt like that one did. Now I'm right about 3 feet off the floor and I'm pulling that foot. My leg is as straight as I can tolerate it. Okay, let's reposition that foot or that band on our foot and put it on our arch now, okay? All right, let's go back to the top. Nice hamstring stretch. Okay, get those arms down. I tend to creep up there and then I'm tensing up my neck. All right, I'm gonna take it all the way over, 3 feet above. I'm gonna steer it with that one arm. Other hand is away from it. Pulling. Now you see the bend in my knee and I'm gonna let that foot drop to the floor. My other hand needs to stay over here. And I'm gonna get that stretch all in here. All right, bring it over. All right, band goes away. Bring your knees to your chest and rock side to side. Okay, reach in. Can't grab them. You can grab with your towel or the band. And you can hold on like that so your knees can open up, okay? Breathe, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take that off. Now let's do the figure 4 stretch, okay? You see I've just taken my foot, putting it on the top of my knee, and now I'm taking my hand and I'm pushing away, okay? Getting a nice stretch in that hip. Okay, and now pick it up. For some of you, I know those abs were not like we usually do, but I thought I would change it up a little bit. You can tune in tomorrow. Becky's on at 9:30 for the same style of class. Let's go the other side. Thursday, I'm back at 9:30, but I'm doing a stretch and core, and there I will give you 15 plus minutes of that. So you will not be sorry that we didn't do so many abs today here, because I'll make up for it on Thursday. Okay, did you do this one? Push that away. You can either do it before or after that stretch. Okay, I'm gonna get up. Check the time. We are over that time. One stretch I would like for you to do is cross that arm. Get a stretch in that shoulder, other side. Roll those shoulders back.